attitude. 4, very energetic. 5, your Italian sauce. 6, your laugh. 7, your Christmas spirit. 8, very entertaining in the car. You must have a specific memory that.
When he drove you home from the wedding, maybe.
Oh, yeah. 9, very outgoing. 10, willing to travel for family. So,
I'm second.
okay.
It's weird, I'm second. I know. Oh, mine's okay. All right. 1, definition of selflessness. Everybody in the family is #1 priority for you. Number 2, always have great energy and bring joy/laughter to any scenario. 3, never hesitate to help anybody in the family with anything they need. 4, show me what unconditional love really is. 5, making sure I stay on top of school without making me feel rushed/pressured. 6, showing me how hard/smart you have worked for so long, how to be a true professional in whatever craft you choose. 7, creating traditions to bring the family together. Christmas is my favorite time of the year just because of you. 8, how you and Papa raise such an amazing/loving family. 9, the way you and Papa make me feel confident in myself that I can do whatever I put my mind on. 20, your ability to make everybody feel comfortable and welcome around you.
That was good.
Adria's next.
Adrian.
This is from Adria.
She's good with words.
7 pages.
And I think it's funny, all of the granddaughters needed 2 pages.
Catherine needed 5.
Adria, I've always loved hearing you play the piano and sing on occasion growing up, and I'm so grateful of how supportive you were and are for any type of music I ever wanted to pursue, whether it was coming to my choir solo or helping me buy a guitar. 22. So many fun memories growing up at Winterhawk, playing secretary in the office and shredding papers for fun, drawing with chalk all up the driveway with Flynn, walking to the creek and seeing the horses on the way there, playing kickball in the front yard with the cousins and eating popsicles on the front porch, playing with the endless supply of wiffle balls, baseball bats, jump ropes, and outside toys that were always in the basement, and so much more. 23. Going to the library with you and checking out as many books and movies as I could. I love seeing the gerbils and pets they had in the kids section. And you rented Titanic to show me and skipped through the PG-13 section.
And her in the car.
24. When Flynn and I went to the park and it started pouring rain, so we played in the mud and rain for an hour, and you wrapped us in garbage bags so we could sit in the car soaking wet and muddy. 25. Going to Nolan Lake and having so much fun with aunts and cousins when you got us a tube to put on the back of the pontoon, and we all had so much fun riding around the lake, and then going back to the cabin making s'mores and hanging out by the fire. 26. Sometimes it was hard being the second youngest of the cousins, but you always made sure I was included and given a chance to go up on any grown-up outings that the older kids went on too. That meant so much to me. 27. Your genuine love for all the cousins as individuals and the unwavering support you and Papa always showed for anything we were interested in. When I was really struggling with job interviews and couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, you showered me with reassurance and love regardless of how my job search was going. And I knew you and Papa believed in me and would support me no matter where I ended up. 28. I love your unwavering optimism and endless positivity even when things go wrong or just not according to plan. You have taught me to make the best of every situation and to find joy and fun in the little things. 29. We're getting this on video just so you can watch it back too. I love how you make friends with anybody and everybody. You have truly never met a stranger. I loved when we were out to dinner in Seattle and saw a table of women having a good time, and you said, always go over and ask ladies how they know each other and strike up a conversation. I've always admired how warm and outgoing you are. Number 30. Most of all, I love how you are truly the backbone of the family and the one who holds us all together. The one who has fostered such a close-knit and loving environment for all of the cousins and aunts. I'm so grateful to have grown up with such a loving family and such an amazing example of what a grandma and mama is.
Cameron's like, oh no.
Glasses are up. I'll read it. 31. I never fail to recognize the kindness that you show everyone, regardless of how well you know them. You taught me that choosing to see the world in a positive way actually allows you to get the most possible from life in the form of adventure and love. In a world where everyone wants to be right, you instead choose to listen. Many times that's all someone needs. All my memories of you from my entire childhood are when you support and stability which help a child feel safe and loved, except for when Catherine would get on your nerves.
What was that one?
Except when Catherine would get on there.
You go out of your way to make a unique and genuine relationship with everyone individually, and you also verbalize what you appreciate or gain from that relationship. This gives a person strength and validation in their lives. You're always willing and eager to learn, always. Just because you are kind does not make you weak. Knowing the difference can be everything. You choose to be what you want to see in the world, and if everyone else does this, you up in a much more fruitful way. You think in terms of we, not I. And you never get caught up in your own ego. And you have a refreshing perspective on any topic. Last, I'll say, I tell people about you or I tell a story of you. I describe you by saying you're the best person I've ever met.
Hang in here, Mom, because this is Catherine. We need another round. Number 41 of the 80 things we love about Mama. My love for reading started going to the Danville Library as a kid with you. Some of my best early memories are from there with you, helping me pick out books and encouraging my curiosity. 42. Coming home from school, I always knew you would be there waiting in a lawn chair with Maddie when we got off the bus from school. Having you there made every day better. 43. Going to the creek when you lived on Winterhawk, making makeshift boats, finding crawdads, and making our hair look like a colonial wig by putting it under the waterfalls. 44. I always loved playing opposite your house, helping mail out the lockbox postcards and helping you pick up trash in the lockbox. It made me feel important to help. 45. I could always count on you to come to our swim banquets, prom pictures, and other athletic events. We were lucky to have you every step of the way. 46. My favorite tradition is getting a call from you every single birthday, no matter what's going on. I know you're going to sing me happy birthday. I think I speak for all of us when I say it makes us feel very special. 47. The traditions we have on Christmas Eve. It is the best day of the year, hands down. Related. How hilarious you thought the Nick Cage pillow was. 48. Watching the Heat with you. That was an experience. 49. When you were taking me to swim practice and we did a 360 on the Bluegrass Parkway overpass due to ice. Yikes, but we made it. 50. The Seattle trip last year. It was so special to have a granddaughter's trip to celebrate you. You discovered espresso martinis and the room upgrade resulted in an unlikely story. 50.5. Because 10 was not enough for me. When you were staying with us in Nunsuch and had steroids for your poison ivy, I didn't have a bedroom door due to the openness of the house and could hear you practicing your Italian on Rosetta Stone at 2 a.m. Still makes me laugh to this day. 50.8. Making the sauce recipe with you over the years, it always tastes better when you've been involved.
So I did 5 memories and 5 qualities.
Way to mix it up, Alec. Way to go, Daddy.
I didn't do as much detail on these as some people.
Well,
I'm not really a man of few words though, but so 51, going to Washington D.C. with you, Catherine and Cameron. It was such a fun trip. 52, going to visit, I always say her in here, so I'm gonna have to say you. Going to visit you and Papa every couple weeks in college. We always had the best time telling stories and catching up what was going on with the family. 53, staying in a hotel in Louisville with you and Cameron years ago when we were, I think, in the process of moving.
Yes.
It felt like a fun vacation. This is actually really relevant. 54, You ordering a Miller Lite at lunch and only filling up the glass a third of the way each time. I think of Pazos in Lexington when I think of that story. 55, when you used to buy me the USA Today weekly sports magazine growing up. That was one of the first things that made me interested in reading. And then the qualities. So 56, your selflessness. You always think of others first. 57, this is a theme. Your laugh. You have an infectious laugh and you laugh easily. 58, your independence. I admire how comfortable you are doing things for yourself and getting things done by yourself. 59, your curiosity. You always seem to want to learn about things, and you have a unique experience you have a lot of unique experiences that are born out of your curiosity. And number 60, your integrity. I've never known Mama to lie or even embellish the truth for some other gain. You're someone who does what you say you're going to do, and you do everything for the right reasons.
Also a two-pager. 61. The Christmas where Mama got me an abacus as my unique gift. Mom was so excited about it, and I had no idea what it was. She knows me better than I know myself, though, because I still have it displayed in my house. 62. Always finding humor in things, even when you do something embarrassing. I will never forget going through the McDonald's drive-thru, and Mama started ordering in front of the trash can. We could not stop laughing. 63. Mama is so stylish and taught us the value of thrifting. I have never known someone to have so many coats, and they all come from the Goodwill. 64. Mama always has our best interests. Living with Mama and Papa over the summer, I was taking the CPA exam was the only reason I was able to pass. Mama brought me lunch every day while I was studying and made sure I had everything I needed. She even yelled at Papa to leave me alone when he would try to come out on the back patio and talk to me. 65. Her kids and grandkids are always on her mind. I don't think Mama has ever walked by something with an elephant on it and not gotten it for me. 66. One of my favorite memories from college is Mama and Papa coming up to campus at the beginning of the semester. A Miller Lite at Pazos meant it was the beginning of the school year. 67. Her humbleness. Mama has worked so hard to be where she is today. She has gone through so many tough experiences and made so many sacrifices, but you never hear her talk about any of it. Just how happy she is to be where she is today with her family. 68. Mama has been there for us unconditionally for our entire lives. As kids, not only was she there when we woke up making us breakfast and taking us to school, but we could always count on her sitting in the front yard reading the newspaper with Maddie by her side when we got off the bus. 69. Mama's love of happy hour. You can always count on happy hour starting at 5 on Secretariat. It was always such a nice break when I was studying for the CPA exam. No matter when we came down, I always felt like happy hour was a time to just sit down and catch up on life. 70. I love how Mama wants to document everything through pictures. Everyone acts annoyed all the time when she knows the value of a memory and what it's worth of capturing it forever. I am so thankful for all of the pictures she has forced us to take over the years. 71. This is me. Do I need to read yours? No. She's always given us all a net beneath us. Doesn't matter if we fall. Mama's net is there. 72.
Put your seatbelts on. We're going to be here a while.
All right. She has been the perfect role model for 3 daughters and grandkids too. On what an ambitious businesswoman can be while still being a kind, nurturing mother and grandmother. 73. I gotta make it through this one. I will be forever grateful for what she added to my kids' lives. All of the things, both big and small, that she has done for them are a big part of who they are. When you have that much love and attention to a child's life, it is one thing you might stick with that. Okay, 74. Encouraging. You have always encouraged all of us. I don't know what shaped me more. Dad telling me I shouldn't or couldn't do things, or you telling me I could do anything. From my earliest memories, you've always been supportive and encouraging. Some would say, maybe Catherine and Colin, that at times process contributed to me thinking a little too much of myself. That's on you, Mom. Okay. Talented. You are so talented. I have always been so proud to say, that's my mom. I remember all the times you sang in my basketball games and all the times I've seen you on stage. Also, you've never been afraid to try new things such as playing the piano or swimming. Indispensable. At first I was going to say helpful, but that's simply not good enough description of you. You have truly been indispensable to me and the girls, to the expense of a turtle and a chicken on the back roads of one such. There are too many examples to list. All the soccer games, swim meets, rides to and from school, trips to the dentist, graduations, visits out of state, yoga 360 on ice over the Bluegrass Parkway, and on and on.
77. Attitude. Always seeing the humor and upside in every situation. I once teased you that if there were ants in your food, you'd say, it's like we're on a picnic. I've always admired your ability to see the best in things and just get on with it. Your optimistic, courageous, curious attitude is what makes you a lifelong learner, never daunted about trying new things. It gives me the courage to try something new at any age. 78. Encouragement. No matter what we decide to do, you're behind us. Before my move to Santa Monica, you said you wanted to visit it with me before I left, so you'd be able to picture me there. You were genuinely encouraging of my move because you could see how excited I was about it. From typing the words of Pinball Wizard for me, who knows why, but it was important to me when I was 12, to helping me clean for 3 solid days, getting my house ready to rent for Derby. You've supported, encouraged, and done the straight-up grunt work to help us with every dream we've ever had. I seriously don't know when we found the time. And the flip side of that is, when we try that thing, and it blows up in our face, or just runs its course, you're there to tell us, that was a great idea you had, and good for you for trying. I've never heard, and I told you so, and there have been many times you, in fact, told us so. 79. Loyalty. As a kid, the first time I heard someone else's mom gossiping on the phone, I was shocked. I'd never heard that kind of talk in my house. While you managed to know the exact GPS of all your children and grandchildren, you love and support them in equal measure. I know when I tell you something, it's in the vault. When Dad was sick, I told you, you're my hero, and I don't know if I could do this. You said, till death do us part, and it was just that simple for you. Your unwavering loyalty and your ability to keep it to yourself makes us all feel valued and safe. You're our ride or die, the one we call when we need to hear how beautiful, smart, and talented we are, and the mom and grandma everybody else wishes they had. And number 80 is, from all of us, you are the heart of our family.
Thank you.